That was so spooky. I was just getting ready to do something, and then I heard someone pulling on the door and banging on it and pulling on it again, and they tried for like 5 minutes to get in, and I wasn't sure if like they were gonna try to actually break in or what I should do in that situation. I had my pepper spray in hand. I don't think that would save me, but it's the only thing I have back here. Maybe a mop. No, this is not. No, not. I'm not strong enough to defend myself with that. But they're gone now. Whew. I guess I just want to know what is going through somebody's head when they walk up to a closed store, the door is locked, and their first try. Because I understand maybe not paying attention and maybe not seeing the sign. So you try to open the door and it's closed, and you're like, look up, and oh, the sign says closed. My bad. And walk away. That happens a lot. But for you to continue trying, like what is your end goal there? What if you succeeded in opening the door and you came in, the floor is wet? First of all, the door is kind of blocked by the rugs right now, so it'd be difficult for you to push it open, and the floor is all wet because I just mopped. It's kind of obvious that this store is not open for business currently. What do you want me to do? I don't know. I don't know what is going through these people's heads when they do this. Look at this shit. When Pepsi came, he stacked those bottles 3 high. I cannot reach those. I could probably get the stool out here, but it's also a very narrow little walkway. Why? How? I had some interesting customer experiences today. So, there's this guy that I call the wild man because he looks like he lives in the woods. The first time I saw him, he was barefoot and totally just nonchalant about it. His hair is long and like he looks like he lives in the woods, and he has a wild look in his eye. Like I'm not sure if it's a mental illness or if he's always on psychedelics or of some kind, because he goes around and is very not present. It's very whimsical with everything he pulls off the shelf, and he uses a card. I don't know if it's debit or credit. I can't tell on my end, but so he has money. Just I don't know how he's making it or what he's doing, but pretty sure he lives in the woods. Then I had a lady come in, and she was telling me about how she just moved here from across the country, and she's been traveling for however many days, and that when she stopped to camp somewhere along the way in California, she had all of her stuff confiscated by Cal Fire. And I think that had something to do with the new referendum that the governor put out to clean up homelessness. But the issue is they're not helping people. They're just taking their stuff and telling them to go somewhere else. And it's like taking all of their possessions. What are they supposed to do now? You're not helping the issue. But anyway, what stuck out to me is this lady kept going on and on. She's like, but I'm not even homeless. How could they do that to me? And in my head, I'm just like, you not being homeless is not the issue here. It's the fact that they took your stuff. Whether or not you are homeless, it's still really messed up that they took your stuff and took it to the dump. She said they took it right to the dump. They didn't even give it a chance to reclaim it or anything like that. It just instant dump, trash. It's gone. She's like, all my family photos are gone. Everything is gone. And it's just like, is this really what our tax dollars are going for? This is so upsetting. But she says she's gonna sue, and I honestly hope she does. I hope she goes full Karen on this, because it will have a ripple effect. If, I hate to say it, but if people see non-homeless people pushing back on this issue and seeing that it hurts them as well, they may have a better understanding and more empathy. Then I had another guy come in late, like probably 1 o'clock or so. He works at a restaurant nearby, and he just got off work, and he's like, got off work and I went with my buddies smoking and going for a hike in the river. I was like, oh, that's great. He was in such a good mood. It was so funny. He was buying some more beer and I think cigarettes. And he goes back out to the car, and I see him dancing. There's loud music in the car, and he's doing this to the driver. I'm like, I'm so glad you're not driving. It was really funny. I'm happy he was in a good mood. It still makes me miss food service. I miss being on a team like that and having people that I consider my buddies. And, you know, he's like talking about how they're really tight-knit at the restaurant because you gotta be. I'm like, yeah, I know. I miss that. Well, I have a lot more cleaning stuff to do today, so I'll sign off for now. But thanks for watching. Have a nice day.